Ladies and gents, welcome to another YouTube exclusive Voice of Nick episode. We're going to be playing more Pillars of the Earth. And what's her name is in a bad situation here.
Move, please! I can barely breathe.
Alright, Jack, get out of here.
There's a breeze coming from the back.
Alright, here we go, here we go. Hole in wall. Alright, let's do it. Oh, crap. How am I going to climb down that?
You! I know you. I am Maximum. It is you. By God and the devil! They sent you back to punish me. I told them we must repent for what we did to you. To all of them. For my sins. Cast me into the lake of fire.
Francis, only 2 days have passed since you left our priory. Much has happened in these 2 days. Many desperate men, women, and children have found refuge here. The Earl of Shiring was arrested. His castle taken by my bishop's allies. The people that we shelter were driven from that castle. Francis, I know this was not your fault, but I, myself, cannot but feel responsible for their fate. A couple has come to seek shelter at our priory. Remigius tells me the woman is a witch. Even if that is not true, they seem to live in sin.
Let him stay.
Remigius said to expel them for their act against God, but I decided against it. They might speak their vows as soon as opportunity is offered. Milius and Cuthbert had taken it upon themselves to feed the baby. They called it Jonathan, the gift of God. Johnny Eightpence was right. He loves goat milk. A gift of God. And yet someone gave up on him. I will not give up on him, or on anyone else. Not on us either, brother, even if the hope for my own redemption is as small and frail as Jonathan is. I pray that this letter finds you in good health. In consideration of my own, I ask that you not talk about our parents again. One must let these things rest. I have made my peace and won't hear any more of it. I heard from you that only 3 in Earl Robert's employ can read. One of them is my brother. Your brother, Philip.
Uh-oh. What does it smell? A candle?
No, no, no! Get out of there!
What? What is that?
My God. Save yourselves! The Saint! We must save the Saint! Fire! The whole roof is in flames!
My God!
Don't go in there! Adolphus! The Saint! We must save him! No! No! Don't go!
Wow.
While the monks and refugees cleaned up, I kept hidden. I hadn't expected that a magnificent building like this could so utterly collapse. That the ignorant little boy that I had been could so easily turn it back into a pile of dirty stones. I knew then that I had done something wrong, and no one could ever find out.
Prior Philip, I had the site cleared. It should be safe now.
Good work. Thank you, Master Builder. This concludes a very long night, then.
Many people left already. They asked me to thank you for your kindness. They're sorry for what happened.
Well, they should thank God for his mercy. No one got hurt, no one died. 45 monks and 11 novices, all accounted for. No one's missing.
No one?
Milius and Cuthbert even saved our saint from the crypt.
Do you know what caused this?
It was the devil's work.
Or maybe it was God's will.
What makes you say that?
Well, no one got hurt. The books were saved. Even the bones of your saint were unharmed. Maybe this happened for a reason.
What do you mean?
Here. Let me show you something.
The child was not hurt, but he seems thoughtful. He's been through a lot. He was a great help tonight, he and everyone else.
I want you to look through the loop on top.
It is gone. All gone. How arrogant I was. I wanted to make everything better, but I made it worse. This was me. This was all me. Who am I to judge Prior James? I ruined all he aimed to preserve. Philip, you fool. You did not dare ask God for forgiveness. You lost the way. Oh, God, hear me now. I am ready to hear you. You do thunder with your voice indeed. Did you strike us down? Or was it us? Again us. Send me a sign, God. You have my attention. I was blind and I want to see again. Show me. What do you want me to do? What can I do to make things right? I see only destruction, rubble, smoke and ashes, where the great cathedral stood. It is gone. All gone. A staff. How could that help? It's nothing more than a walking cane.
Tell me, what do you see?
I see dawn.
Right. Prior, I am deeply sorry about what happened to your church, but you must remain steadfast.
And stare at the sunrise?
No, you're only seeing the sunrise because you're facing east, straight east, like a church. Now, I know you have no money, and that helping people is more important, but we could start right here. Take the stones we've got, and the people who want to help.
So, what is it I am looking at, Tom Builder?
It's the aisle of your new cathedral.
I see it. I see now.
Wow, this one had a lot of stuff happen. What we did, we were in favor of taking the refugees in, agreed to bury Arnaldus after his death. Because of you, the monks knew that Tom and Ellen were unmarried. Although Philip learned the truth about Ellen, she is allowed to stay. You didn't mean to burn the cathedral. You inspired Philip to rebuild Kingsbridge Cathedral. Ooh.
A few weeks later, I received an invitation from Bishop Waleran. In Winchester, we and Waleran's allies were to meet King Stephen himself. The bishop seemed assured that, because we had helped the king, Stephen would support us in return. And that with his help, we would be able to rebuild Kingsbridge Cathedral.
Percy Hamley.
Bishop Waleran. Good morning. Ali! It's them! Over there! The Hamleys!
Again, thank you for your assistance in Kingsbridge, my son.
We have to thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. Right, Mother?
Of course. Well, don't just stand there. Walk out with me, but very calmly. We can't let them see us.
Oh, children, pardon me.
Now we're only missing one more.
Here he is.
Good morning.
Bishop Henry, this is my prior.
Philip of Gwynedd, Prior of Kingsbridge, my Lord Bishop.
You won't have to say much today, Philip.
Leave the talking to us.
No, leave the talking to me. King Stephen is my brother, after all. Let us make haste. My brother is an early riser.
We must make haste. I want to go hunting in the New Forest. England is full of game. No comparison to Normandy. This country's still wild.
This is Waleran Bygod, the Bishop of Kingsbridge.
Waleran, I remember you. We've met before.
And Percy Hamley.
My king.
He brought Bartholomew to justice. And it's not the first time he's helped me. He has Norman blood in him. We should hunt together someday.
Indeed, sire.
Bartholomew, on the other hand, will not leave the jail alive.
Percy Hamley did not do it without help, my lord. It was I who told him of the plot against you.
And now you come to be rewarded as well. I see.
My brother, the Cathedral of Kingsbridge has burnt down. Waleran asks for a reward, not for himself. He asks for our church.
I take it your church cannot afford to rebuild that cathedral, Henry. Neither can the crown.
I, or rather Bishop Waleran, had an idea. You could give the Earl of Shiring's lands to the Bishop of Kingsbridge to finance the rebuilding of the cathedral.
I like the idea. But Percy and his men were the ones who took Earl's Castle, not Bishop Waleran. Right, Percy?
Yes, my king.
He knows the area, and he will be a loyal Earl, will you not?
Of course, my king.
You ought to give thanks to God first. God made you king.
Don't go on like that, Henry. Don't do that. You know what happens when you do that. long way to this throne. A long way.
Yes, my brother.
Now I will hunt.
My Lord King, I thank you for being willing to reconsider the future of the Shiring Earldom.
When shall we hear your decision?
Tomorrow. Bring my bow. Tell the men we hunt.
Philip, Wayland and I have much to discuss.
All right. But what can I do to help?
Well, my brother asked me to get a confession from the traitor Bartholomew. A confession would be helpful against those who believe Bartholomew's arrest was unjust, and it may help us to convince my brother to forget all about his promise to Percy Hamley.
Bishop Henry said a confession from Bartholomew may help us. Damn, I really like the universe of this game. I really enjoy, I enjoyed the Iron King, which was set in France, but same kind of stuff like medieval intrigue, which is one of the works that the Song of Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones books were based on, the Iron King, and this feels very similar to it, where there's a lot of pieces moving, a lot of intrigue happening, a lot of characters to follow. I'm enjoying it a lot. I hope you guys are too. They hardly ever look at me. Maybe they feel as lost here as I do. Court respects power, not faith.
Ah, Philip.
What is it?
About Bartholomew's confession.
Maybe you can get him to confess.
I do not believe my prior can do more than you could, Henry.
Perhaps he knows he will die, no matter what he says.
Please excuse me.
Of course.
A grand castle, fit for a king. Francis said castles are like warships, ships for when the floods of conflict rise.
Tomorrow, the king will announce his decision. Until then, they won't allow a simple monk like me into the keep.
How they all talk. Francis says at court, words are weapons. Wish Francis was here.
Percy Hamley will have the earldom of Shiring.
But would he make a good Earl?
Who cares? Stephen wanted the throne for 20 years. Now that he has it, he must be loyal to those who are loyal to him.
Who knows? Maybe Percy will make a good Earl.
From what I've heard, Lady Hamley pulls the strings.
So many colours. Knights from all over England, and Normandy for sure. Were they loyal to the old king? Or are they loyal to the new king? Do they have a choice?
From what I heard, this is about the cathedral in Kingsbridge. It burned down.
Yes.
Then the king should help in some manner, but not by giving away English land to the church.
Did you not say that Bishop Henry was the richest man in England? Then why is he not paying for the cathedral?
God has very tight purse strings, it seems.
Bartholomew and his followers would have only been the first wave. Robert of Gloucester remains, and he will attack.
And that's what you keep telling us. Maybe because the king likes to hear that you share his worries about Robert of Gloucester.
Robert of Gloucester wants to see his sister on the throne. He will attack. And the Welsh will fight on his side. You mark my words.
Winchester's a strange place. So many people. Hope I find my way back to the guest house.
No, I won't just leave. I must do something to help our priory.
Oh, we can go this way.
How could you let her get away? That little bitch.
I will find her, Mother. She was here? Why?
To see her father, of course. But that won't help her. She has already made a fool of you once. Don't let it happen again.
No, Mother.
Damn, this guy's a jerk. But maybe it's one of those things where, you know, somebody else is pulling his strings or something. I don't know. He seems like a jerk. Guys, we're going to go talk to this guy, the villain of the game, so far at least, on the next one. Thank you for watching. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel so you can see all these Pillars of the Earth episodes come out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.